Well, hello guys, welcome to episode 53 of Gottne Till I Die. I am the Custard Prophet, and we're back with this save where we're trying to take the Gottne Football Club, who start the game in the fourth tier of Swedish football, all the way to the top. As you'll see, we have managed to do that. We are in the top division, and now we're trying to win it. It's proven difficult. This season is certainly started the best we'd done. We had a lot of wins, and then it went off the rails, not in terms of losses, in terms of not being able to win games. And it got a bit depressing in the last episode, I admit. I was still watching it back thinking, God, that's a depressed man sitting there. So we're not going to do that this time. We're going to be positive. So we're starting out on Mr. Sigurd Palsson's page, who started out as one of our great players. But as you can see, over time, he has depleted in value. Certainly when in the first division elite, he was a very effective player. 18 goals in that promotion winning season. Never quite done it in the top division, and you might think actually maybe we should be trying to replace him. We have, but we've actually failed with everyone who's come in. You'll be pleased to know the injury crisis is over. It lasted just seemingly forever, and this is what things look like. Another load of draws. I mean, it's been ridiculous amounts of draws in this season. Absolutely stupid amount of draws. That was the game that caused all the depression, and it was understandable given the games that we didn't win against teams that we should be beating. And we've continued that pattern really. But we started out with a win over Göteborg, a 3-2 win. We were 3-0 up after 23 minutes, and I was thinking, well, what was the problem? Why are we not doing this all the time? Knudsen and Krebs with a couple. Then they got back into it, scored late on, and I was scared for my life. And then against Sundersvall, they took the lead twice in this game. We got goals from Paul and Bernardsson. I felt a little bit disappointed. Look at the sort of 23 away fans. It's disappointing, isn't it? Then we played in the Swedish Cup. We had rotated the side a reasonable amount. So Sigurd Palsson with a goal, Lausson with a goal, Paul with 2, Degerlund with a goal, Krebs with a couple, and Bernardsson with a goal. It was nice. It was nice to get that big win. And then played Malmo, which turned out to be a really, really difficult game. We scored in the very last seconds of the game to continue our... we are the bogey team for Malmo, which is lovely. It's lovely to be Malmo's bogey team. I will take that all day. Let's just look at the past meetings, just to bask in that glory. Yeah, we haven't lost against them for ages. What's that? Swedish Cup final 1-0. Oh, I can't remember that. Can you guys remember that? Yeah, goals from Sigurd Palsson and Paul, great stuff. And then against Halmstad, team we should be absolutely smashing. We had so many chances in this game. We were just dominant. Simpson got the goal, lovely goal, but look at this. Again, 31 shots, only literally no clear-cut chances. So it made me think, that did. And what I did was I've taken off shoot on sight, and we've got work the ball in the box on. I think we're good enough. And this is what happened in the game after that against our bogey team, Elfsborg. We went 3-0 up. And after 22 minutes this time, Paul with 2, Sigurd Palsson with 1. Feels very familiar. They got a couple of goals back at the very start of the second half. And yeah, we were hanging on, but we did get 2 goals disallowed. Yeah, I was... The second one, no, that was not. So we're playing Sirius today. I'm hoping we can do the business here. 2 players have come in, and they are literally just bodies. Felix Bowman, he is just a lone player to bring in as and when we need. There's nothing to say really about him. He can dribble and pass, and he can play either up front or in midfield, because I felt we needed that, but he's okay, nothing more than that. We certainly wouldn't be looking to sign him beyond that, but I just needed a body who we weren't going to pay very much for. But saying that, you'll notice this guy has joined the club, and there's a reason for that. He turned out to be not as terrible as I thought he was going to be. So he is a ball-winning midfielder with a bravery of 20 and a work rate of 18. I mean, yeah, it's pretty good. Where's his height? There's his height. So he's my height, so he's not massive. But what got me was this: free kick taking of 15. Best in the team is free kick taking of 10 or 11. So that is a big upgrade. Admittedly, we will bring him on now and again at the end of games if we need to. At the moment, he's injured. But we've got a reasonable sized squad, as you can see. And we are going up against Sirius with this slightly more conservative approach of trying to not shoot every 5 seconds and just try and get the ball in the back of the net. The other thing you'll see is Tapsoba. I've dropped him. Crouch is back in. I'm just fed up with him going wandering. His positioning is not terrible. It's 9. It's not terrible. We are working on his crossing and it is going up. So it does work, this training malarkey, which is good. But we need to see more. Certainly he's improving and he's only 21, so I expect to see a little bit more out of him. Oh, right, so this is the team we're going with. I'm fairly happy with this team. I think this is an important one. We've gone ahead of Kalmar. I haven't shown the league table, so you'll just have to believe me. We're in 5th at the minute, believe it or not, even with all that's been going on. And this would be a nice one, because if we could finish, because we do have a difficult run. There you go. You have to believe me now. You notice we've got points ahead of everyone else, or games ahead of most of Göteborg for one. Crouch has got it already. It's Camp. Oh, it's in. It is in. Camp is someone I really do like. He doesn't always get the ratings that I think he deserves, but every season, 6 goals last season, 3 goals this season. We only had him for 2 seasons, but he feels like he's been here a lot longer. I think that was a 70 grand well spent. Really happy with that. So, good start. SodaStream, you'll notice it is in goal as well. That's another thing that's happened. I'm fed up of mistakes from the goalkeeper as well. I've just noticed, we seem to be conceding lots of goals. Admittedly, it didn't work in the last game because we conceded 2 more goals, and one of them, goalkeeping, was a little bit dodgy. But I would like a clean sheet. I really would like a clean sheet. That would be wondrous. And Nielsen runs it out, so that's fine. Let's have a really dull game. Let's do that. I know that doesn't work for you guys. You want to see intrigue and get creative and sendings off, penalties and offside goals and stormers from sort of 400 yards outside the ground. Yeah, that's what you want to see. But actually, this is what I want to see. I want to be 1-0 up, and I want to kill the game, because that's not what we've done recently. I've killed the first half, so that's a good start. So it's fairly even in terms of shots, but we've had 4 on target. They've had 1. Let's just say go with the old, you weren't that bad, but there's more to come with you. Come with you. Maybe come from you would be what I meant to say there. So, we've had it. The injury crisis was just ridiculous. Really struggled with that. But I'm hoping it's a little bit better now. Al Sanati on the side it feels like that helps. Kralj into Sigurd Palsson. Sigurd Palsson, after I was saying all these bad things about him, Simpson, you don't miss those. He's only scored 2 this season. I feel we haven't got as much out of this season as we might have done. Oh dear, how often do you see that bouncing off someone's back? This is nice. Sigurd Palsson. I feel this is a bit lucky at the minute. Very lucky. We aren't going to score from this. No, you don't have that much luck and score a goal. Why is that offside? Nobody knows. Yeah, Sigurd Palsson just feels like he should probably be back in a sort of a backup role now. And yeah, maybe bring in Hasan Begovic. Maybe that's what I should do. What's he up to? Maybe we should have a look at him. Back to Bosnia. Al Sanati, ball in. It's in. It's Camp with 2nd goal. It's 2 goals from camp, 6 goals this season. Absolutely fantastic. We're doing all right. We're doing all right. Could we, for the first time this year, for 2 months or so, win 2 games on the trot? It's not been a problem in previous incarnations. Benedictson is on the bench. Almost brought him on as a left midfielder. Simpson has been surprisingly disappointing, so we'll take him off. It's great having the likes of Samari and Simpson. That's such a luxury. Up top, again, we're looking a little bit, I was going to say robust, unrobust. That's wide. Right, so what we're going to try and do here is we're going to actually, even though we don't really need to, we're going to try and hold on to that clean sheet, because that feels important to me. That's nicely done, Alcinati. I mean, I don't rate him a lot, but my God, while he hasn't been here, we've been terrible. Paul's offside. Right, did I actually do anything? I did. Let's make a change. I don't know what the heck am I doing? I don't know. Nobody knows really. Right, let's make a change. We're going to bring on Krebs, who again has been a bit nothingy. Still yet to find that second striker to play with Paul, which is annoying because Paul is... Right, there was a disallowed goal there. Wow, that's interesting. We missed that. Thank you. That would have been annoying if we'd have if they'd scored that. That would have been unnecessary stress. Alcinati runs across. Kralj into camp. Oh, it's wide, and it looks like we're going to get it. 2-0, no clear-cut chances. So we need to create better chances, even though we've won this. And we've done it. There is the chance that we didn't see. Okay, yeah. I mean, it looked more of a shot than a cross, but, you know, fine. So, we've had a clean sheet. We've won 2-0. We've won 2 games on the trot. We're 4 points ahead of Hacken now, who are in 6th. Kalmar are on a losing run. All is good with the world. I mean, we're certainly top half, and that's where we're trying to be. Let's just pop ourselves back into club vision, and again, everything looks pretty damn happy. We're back up to an A-, and that looks pretty nice. Now we'll just also have a look just to see if there's something changed there. Club information, still looking for that site. Be nice to get some of these other things sorted. I don't think I've also shown you youth candidates. This is what we've got. Got a healthy number of new fullbacks in the pipeline. Doesn't say how good they are. A top prospect in central midfield. That looks good. One good young centre. So that's probably the same person, isn't it? A very poor crop of players. Well, let's hope that midfielder might be worth it. I want someone to hang my hat on. Okay, guys. Well, a little bit better, a little bit more positive. We finished this episode in 5th, and looking pretty damn good. We aren't going to win the league. We know that. So we're going to come back for the final game of the season. We'll see where we are. We'll talk what we need to do with the squad. It's a game against Kalmar, so it might have some importance given where Kalmar are in the division, but they are struggling. If you enjoyed it, please hit the like button. Please subscribe if you are new, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.